This one is about a guy who liked to kill people, and yeah, he's my stepdad. So this one's called 8151, and it's a true story. I just wrote it last week, so it might be rough. Listen now, people here, I got a story to tell about a man named Jim Schultz and how he came from hell. He was a man who always greeted you with a smile, but if you were his girl and he pissed you off, he'd kill you after a while. Anyways, he had this girlfriend back in 65, wrapped a phone cord around her neck and left her unalive. He did 7 years in Wisco prison, got out for good behavior, gold crucifix around his neck for Jesus, Lord and Savior. He met a dame named Nancy, they had a daughter, Crystal. Good thing with his temper that he didn't own a pistol. Times were getting rocky, neighbors would hear them fight. She'd go to bars, he'd work on cars, blaring Hendrix every night. Jim got tired of Nancy, wanting to have her way. So being a man, he came up with a plan to make them both go away. He filled the garage with carbon monoxide, hit her on the head and dragged her inside. But one thing Jim couldn't hide was all that noise going far and wide. Their 5-year-old, she heard a clatter, got out of bed to see what was the matter. Mommy's girl ruled it out, that's fun, cause she grabbed the phone, called 911. Oh, Crystal's world became unfurled and saw Mama lying there, and Daddy sitting on the ground completely unaware. The cops raced out there just in time, they got to Jim before he flatlined. Investigation just begun, open and shut, murder one, the police she called. Knew the routine, old Jim Schultz had killed again. He claimed to fix their dirty tricks, he was a purest man. His trial defense seemed rather thin, a 5-year-old can't turn you in for taking out a hot young mom in the garage. Blunt force trauma, made an orphan little girl, destroyed everything in her world. Jim swore he didn't do it, no Miranda rights, they blew right through it. Jim's lawyer said Crystal was coerced, little kids aren't that well rehearsed. Now Jim's sitting all fenced in, everyone has turned against him. Old Jim thought he had the worst luck, all his women kept dying, and the police kept on blaming him when he's the one that's crying. Oh, how does this bad keep happening to him? How dare the cops play his life to ruin? Can't you see he wouldn't hurt a fly? It's just bad luck his women die. Jimmy Schultz, a spring wound into a coil. The nicest guy you ever met, he sold the best snake oil. Jimmy R. Schultz, never killed again. Cat tattoo, married a girl named Sue and died old age in the pen. Yeah, Jimmy Schultz got old and died in prison. He never fought those demons off that he had living within him. Thanks.